The main canyon creek bed out there. I'm looping this clockwise today. So we're going up the ridge. Most people descend. And just a bit up the valley, stony and wide. Looks like it's gonna be like that the whole way. And there's our ascent ridge. And we're gonna go up the drainage, scoot behind the trees, go up, hit the high peak, go east. We're gonna check out Compression Ridge and come back, and then head west and head towards Howard. Well, the creek bed's easy walking. Scoot up above that and climb that little hill to the flat part and ascend the ridge. I don't know if there's a trail through the trees, but that's the way the open street tells you to go. But decided to explore the creek bed. No trees. Fast walking, easy. And if you just walk up the creek a little bit more, you can find a goat trail. You can just see the depression when you're standing below it. But if you're on this, then you don't need to scramble up the steep bank there. Most of this slope is hard packed on scree. And it is quite steep. Poles are good here. After a bit of climbing, flattens out. This is compression. And that undulating ridge is the normal Howard route. Scree zigging bottom. Easy scramble at the top. Few ways up. The slowest obstacle is easy. Got a little scree zig on the bottom. Barely need your hands on that step. Trail continues on this side. Just up there. Second feature up is just a walk around. On top of the ridge, there's Howard. And that ridge is straightforward. You can do some optional easy scrambling or pretty much just hands in pocket hike. Now we're gonna go check out compression, and unfortunately with all these ridges, so many ups and downs. There's Howard and the loop ridge and the descent to North Fork Nahahi. Super easy. Mellow scree slope. On to compression. I think we're going to that first high peak. Almost at our peak on compression. And this low point is weird. Yellow colored small scree. And on both sides is huge blocky gray stuff. Odd. There's Powderface Trail. The end point of compression for me. Way in the back. Way in the back. The compression window. So it starts ramping up in hardness at this point. But from that little bump along the ridge to here, just blocky walking, easy. There's Howard again. And there's the ridge that I came up in front here. And the ridge at the back is the North Ridge, which I'll be descending. The back there is 6 and 7. The tall, dark one is Bryant. First little bump of compression, big yellow streak. Ridge looks simple, and that you can descend to North Nahahi. Back at the call that I ascended to, from the ridge to my right. And there's Howard. I'm gonna hit the high point and then descend that ridge. Not gonna Howard today. I'm gonna do it from Nahahi Creek as a loop. So I'm just gonna head back. Last bump for the route to Howard. But the plan today is just to descend that back to Canyon Creek. South Fork, Canyon Creek. There's the blob. Secret pass. Upper Canyon Creek. Ryan 6 and 7. Straight to the back, separated by that dark spot. And we're dropping. Looking back, I can see that there's a skirt trail, Walker's right, that passes out on a ton of elevation. So, came straight down, found some trail, probably just from people plunge jumping on the descent. You can definitely see that bypass here coming up this way. Between top number 4 and top number 3. Looking back at top number 2, where the orange and red rocks are. Oh, my ascent ridge is coming into the sun now. And it's looking back up the ridge. top number 1. Downhill from back at the creek bed. I found a defined trail all the way through the trees, start to finish. It gets faded out in a couple spots, but if you're walking and then you don't pick it up right away, backtrack, because it's pretty good throughout. So ticks, this area is so good. 3.5 ticks, nothing hard about today. Upper ridge just undulates a ton, up and down, up and down. Right next to the ascent ridge, this drainage, I am going to pop up into this drainage, see what that feature looks like from inside. "15 minutes from the creek bed." I just followed the main drainage all the way up. He's going. Bit of a climb. So cool up in here. Big solid ledges, easy climbing. Well, this drainage and canyon is super cool. Scrambling's fun. Tons of solid rock. See if that's here next time.